sir.
Driving over today, I heard that on the radio that a woman beat her 3-year-old daughter to death for eating candy. Now, as both a parent and a Christian, obviously, I find it deeply distressing. How do you help folks work through a tragedy like that? And what do you say to folks that would say that obviously is a sign there is no God?
Okay, that's one of the most difficult questions. A woman beats her 3-year-old child to death because the child ate candy. How on earth can there be a God in heaven in light of that type of atrocity taking place? First point, let's be real clear. It wasn't God who beat that 3-year-old kid to death. It was a deranged mother who beat the 3-year-old kid to death. Let's get one thing straight. It wasn't God who gassed Jews into Kaun Auschwitz. It was Nazi Germans who did that. Now, obviously, the difficult question is, well, why did God give us that type of freedom? Why did God give us that type of creativity? Ultimately, I do not know. But what I do insist is, you guys benefit from the University of Florida here. And obviously, if any of you think that this fine institution was put together last summer, you're naive. This fine university was put together over a long period of time by a lot of people who worked hard, sacrificed, and put together this fine university. And you benefit from it. Tremendous creativity, tremendous free will exerted to build this fine university. And you all benefit from it. Well, that's the way God created us, with a free will, with creativity. But obviously that means that we can use our free will and our creativity not to do good, but to do evil, and to whoop up on a 3-year-old kid and murder the kid. God did not build the University of Florida, and God did not murder that 3-year-old kid. God gave us human beings tremendous gifts of freedom, creativity, and now we choose how we're going to use those gifts, to slaughter innocent people or to help humankind progress. Why did God create us that way? I do not know. But if a person seeks to argue, oh, well, he shouldn't have given us free will because of the way we abuse it, watch what you're saying. What you're saying is, I no longer want to be human. I want to be a machine. You take free will away from a human being, and you don't have a person. You got an object, a machine. I, for one, am very grateful that God chose to create us not as an it, not as a machine. He chose to create us in His image, which means we have a will. We have amazing gifts of creativity.